Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
About a year ago, I was a broke, ditty, moid chud taking the LA Metro, and one faithful morning, someone started to goon on the bus. How did I know they were gooning? It wasn't because of the smell. No, the Metro just smells like piss and crap. Some weed most of the time. No, this guy was putting his phone on full blast. You can imagine the rest. So today, I decided to make a video of a bunch of clips I found online of people gooning in public. You know, you can go to a bathroom or your room, anything but in public, bro. Up first, we have disturbing video. Man caught masturbating on LA's Expo line. ABC 7. This has 2 million views from 7 years ago. By the way, 7 years ago was August 14th, 2018. And this is almost 8 years ago. This is literally about to be 8 years ago by the time I post this video. Holy shit, I am unk.
Like no one's watching an LA Metro passenger openly masturbating inside a train. A woman sitting just across from him recording this disturbing video.
So bro is casually gooning in public, with sunglasses on, you know, aura farming nonchalantly, like this is normal. And this is normal for the LA Metro, mind you, and this was 7 years ago, way before the term gooning actually meant, you know what gooning is, right? So, yeah, this is, I'm honestly not even gonna say this one's absurd, you know, I totally expect this, and in fact, this is literally my situation from when I was talking about earlier in the video. Just on the train instead of a bus. This next one might even be worse because instead of just gooning nonchalantly on a LA Metro public, you know, bus or train, which is normal, this guy is named the serial public indecency suspect. Bro, imagine gooning so much, your aura gets elevated to serial level.
返事が聞こえないぞ。グリム少女ガージャック。
Like, you're a serial killer, but instead of offing people, you're gooning to them. And he was targeting women. He was in parking lots, targeting women, gooning to them. Either bro's phone bill, Wi-Fi bill, you know, couldn't get paid, so he decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go get the real thing for myself. And of course, this is in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Ah, here we go. Public masturbation. What? I don't get it. What's the kick? Why don't you do it at home like the rest of us with a big flat screen TV, 50 channels of pay-per-view, in a Starbucks? That's nice. That ain't me, man.
You know, in 2025, instead of Breaking Bad, we have Nutting Bad? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, this is pretty insane.
Well, tonight a Houston woman has now filed a lawsuit against Dollar Tree and a local shopping plaza after she claims she was assaulted by a man while inside the store. In fact, she was one of 3 women who say a man left bodily fluids on them.
Okay, so if you haven't heard of this one before, I'd assume that you are living under a rock. Because we all know this clip of a woman screaming, "He nutted off my leg!" after this dude started gooning in a Dollar Tree of all places. And then he ran out. I mean, this video is not supposed to be funny. I'm not supposed to be laughing. Because this is genuinely like SA levels. This is like horrific levels of crimes being committed, right? Like, I mean, this is not something to be laughing at, but I can't help it, bro. Who decides? Oh yeah, man, I just woke up today. I'm gonna go goon in a public location. It's always the most absurd places too. You know, I think I might just find one like that's just way worse. Like maybe, I don't know, like gooning in a playground or some shit later in the video. I hope I don't, but you know, let's roll the clip. All right, let's roll the clip.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg!
Okay, so far we have LA Metro, we have parking lots, and we have a Dollar Tree, right? So let's go over one diabolical one that's pretty tame or pretty similar to these. And this one is going to be this guy masturbating in a fucking Walmart toy section, bro. Why do you do this? Like, deadass, why do you do this, bro? Like, genuinely, what is going through your minds, gang? You know how people have pred catchers? Bro, you gotta have, like, goon catchers, bro. Because this is getting out of hand. I'm not gonna lie. You know, maybe it happens less frequently and more frequently. I don't know. But we gotta get more coverage on this shit. Because this is insane.
Begin with breaking news out of Polk County, where a man accused of committing a lewd act in the toy section of a Walmart, turning himself in to police. This is a new video showing that man walking up to a woman and her 12-year-old child at the store on Cypress Gardens Boulevard in Winter Haven. Here's what we know so far about the case tonight. Police tell us the man commits the lewd act, then walks away. The suspect has now been identified as 19-year-old Elias Allen Arturo Fleur.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I worked retail before, specifically at Walmart. And, you know, I had some shifts that were like just, you know, I was just tired as fuck. I was fatigued. A lot of it was because of annoying ass customers, you know.
I know. Let's
But, you know, thankfully I was never in like this situation where I had a shift and someone started gooning in my place of employment. Because bro, if that shit happened to me, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you know, obviously we got Dollar Tree and Target and all that shit, but if you've ever been one of these employees working at Walmart and someone started gooning, you have my condolences. Okay, this next one, and I promise this is like the last Walmart one, at least for this video, if I make a sequel. And this happened in about the 4th of January 2017. No, the December of the previous year. Basically what happened was that this guy was stalking women at an Ohio Walmart. And he... Bro, I can't make this shit up, bro. There's no way. Am I reading this correctly? Because this guy apparently busted in syringes. You know, like the same syringes you used to get shots? He busted in the syringes. And then he squirted at them. He squirted the syringes at women. Like it's a fucking water pistol. You gotta have some trauma, bro. That's gotta be traumatic. I mean, literally every victim in this video has to have some trauma. And I shouldn't be laughing.
What the fuck? So your weird ass was trying to get hit from a little kid?
Relax, Naruto. We already got him cornered, so he's not a threat right now.
Nah, fuck that shit! This nigga is a fucking pedophile! Who's next, huh? You gonna try and groom me next? Or are you gonna try to groom that fucking 15-year-old boy over there that you came here to meet?
And then apparently he stated, or no, the affidavit stated that the defendant stated maybe it was his way of having intercourse with these women. That's actually crazy. I can't believe I'm reading this shit, right? I wish I could find video footage of this, but I can't find anything on this. Yeah, and then of course he fled the scene in his white pickup truck, bro. It's always a white pickup truck. Actually, no, it's a white van, but you know. There's this other video of a sperm thrower arrested, which let's watch this one next.
With his sweater over his head, Ricardo Jose Falk doing his best to conceal his identity as he walks out of the Clackamas County Jail Tuesday afternoon. His victim, meanwhile, whom we are protecting her identity, finding it hard to believe that Falk is charged with only misdemeanor harassment.
When this is someone's bodily fluids from a sexual act, I mean, you can't place a harassment charge on that.
25-year-old Ricardo Falk accused of walking into the Clackamas Target store Saturday and throwing his semen on the unsuspecting female shopper. A system that will test him for sexually transmitted diseases. Investigators releasing this surveillance photo of Falk in hopes of catching him.
Okay, so I'm not sure what this part means. If he actually had a STD, or he's just being charged for possibly transmitting a potential STD. Either way, it's still outrageous. And for some reason, when I searched this up on YouTube, I got a whole bunch of other recommended videos of basically the same exact thing happening with, you know, maybe different methods, like syringes. Maybe they literally just threw it at them. I don't know what they put it in, but apparently this was like a very serious crime that happened very frequently, like about a decade ago or so. Is this what y'all did before y'all had Hinge and shit? You just went into a Target and then you just threw your nut on a woman? Bro, this is not game. This is not game.
Anarchic criminal. Deceased. Previous convictions include kidnapping, torture, extortion, racketeering, fraud, grave robbing, unlicensed ministry, counterfeiting, bullying, cyberbullying, badger baiting, bear baiting.
Okay, remember that time when I said, one of these public gooners are gonna be in a diabolical place? It's always the most absurd places too. You know, I think I might just find one like that's just way worse. Like maybe, I don't know, like gooning in a playground or some shit later in the video. I hope I don't, but you know. Well, surprise, surprise, we got one right here, and I don't know if this one's worse or if the public nutting on women is worse. I feel like this one's a little worse because even if they don't nut on the children, it's just much worse in my opinion. Although some of the other ones we talked about did involve children, which is insane, especially, you know, that with that 19-year-old. And there's really nothing much to say about that and how diabolical it is, except for the fact that, you know, there's definitely something to be paranoid after watching this video, and maybe some of you are traumatized. You know, if you want to get even more traumatized by me talking about more diabolical shit, you should definitely hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you don't want to get traumatized, well, you should do that anyways, because why the fuck not? Peace out.